And we're live. Hello, Tuesday, the 10th of March 2020. And look who I bumped into down at Piccadilly Circus. It's Doubledeckeranton.
At your service. How are we all doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're all okay. So, this is chit chat, a little bit of chit chat. So, how you been?
Actually, I was going to ask you. How are you been? Because
everyone on this channel knows how I am. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I've been enjoying just kind of, I suppose, life outside of YouTube.
Life outside of YouTube. Is there such a thing as life outside of YouTube? We've all been down the rabbit hole.
Hey, Sean!
He's from where we get stuck on YouTube for hours and hours, going down that rabbit hole, just going video after video. But when you're a content maker, when you're doing videos, it becomes an addiction. So I think you've taken a bit of a step back. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or maybe 3 steps forward. No, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. No,
something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on Corona?
Can you say that again, please?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on Corona? Then he coughs up a lung. Corona. What are your thoughts?
I know the media have blown it out of proportion. It really is. Yeah.
Oh, so now we've got
scaremongering.
No. So we've got conflicting opinions here, because I think he's actually got it. Now he's saying it's been blown out of all proportion.
I'm not sick. I'm not going off.
Well, he's saying it's been blown out of all proportion. I'm saying they're not doing enough, because look at what's happening in Italy at the moment, Anton. They've literally locked down the whole country, and it's, as far as I'm concerned, too little too late. Don't you think, or would agree, in some small way, that we need to be doing something now to stop the spread, or at least try and contain it a bit more? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's kind of reminded me a bit of this Brexit thing, kind of just like, I don't know, not dealing with it, you know. It's just, I mean, I suppose my understanding what is coronavirus, it is... I mean, and I've heard all kinds of rumours of what it is, and I've even heard of 5G being mentioned as well.
5G.
No, I mean, I'll be honest. Yeah, I have a 4G phone here.
Yes.
I don't want to go 5G because hundreds of doctors have said that they don't trust 5G and that it's not safe for humans.
Yeah, I'm going to call BS on that, Anton, I'm sorry. But personally, myself, I don't need 5G. I done a speed test on my 4G phone, which is this one, recently, and I was over 349 megabytes per second. Megabytes per second on 4G. So who needs 5G when you've got that, really?
I'm happy with 4G. I mean...
you know... What I'm expecting, as more and more people cross over into the 5G networks, that the 4G will be freeing up the bandwidth. So I actually think 4G will get faster. What do you think?
That's not my level of... my top of expertise. I don't know too much about technology in that way, but... I mean, it's hard to know what to trust these days. I'll be honest. Whatever the media say, I'm not going to believe. You know, and I mean, this Corona thing is just
afternoon, Vinny.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Honestly.
Yeah, personally,
panic stations.
This is what I think. Okay,
it's out of control.
I think with Huawei being one of the main providers of 5G technology, and obviously with this hoo-ha with America and China. And I personally think that we should allow Huawei in to do our 5G, because I'm not being funny. What's the most they're going to try and get out of us, really? I mean, not a great deal, really. And the whole thing, in my personal view, will be heavily monitored. But again, you know, no hand wash, Poundland, Orpington. Oh my gosh, Paul's Daily Chat. Have you met Paul? Lovely bloke, Paul. He got on my bus a couple of times.
I don't know.
Paul.
I've just seen someone now on Trafalgar Square waving at me, a driver who's from Battersea, who says he's been watching my videos, and then someone got on earlier today as well.
Yes.
I do get noticed kind of you know.
Yeah, see,
quite a lot.
Anton gets noticed, right? Mr. 30,000 plus subs, right? He gets noticed. Although I've got to say, it is nice.
That's why I've been hiding.
Yeah, it is actually nice when someone gets on my bus. Mr. West, You're one that's got on my bus along with Paul's Daily Chat. You both got on my bus before. I said, "Are you Chris?" Yes.
Yeah.
Chris is Real Talk. Why? Yes, I am.
Yeah, it is nice
Thanks
feeling.
for
I've had it for about 2 years.
We think
so, yeah.
you're shit. I love you too. I love you too. Mwah. But no, it is nice. You know, it's
Yeah. It is nice. It's complimentary, especially in our job. You do get a lot of hassle that that we have to put up with cyclists. You know,
Thanks, Vinny.
You know, motorcyclists. Actually, it's nice to see a couple of motorcyclists being pulled up for speeding.
Here we go. Look, Roy's watching now. Roy.
It's Roy West.
I tell you what, with Roy, he pulled me up down at Lower Marsh. He actually crossed over the road to say hi and shake my hand. And I tell you what, that actually meant a lot to me.
Roy was up north in Scotland.
No. He was down at Lower Marsh. He crossed over the road to shake my hand, and lovely fella.
Yeah.
Absolutely lovely fella. No, you're thinking of Ross McGarry.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Ross McGarry's
But
in
didn't
Scotland.
Roy West make some Rice Krispies, chocolate Rice Krispies?
I don't know.
I remember I did a video on them, and
Ooh, chocolate
I'm sure
Rice
it was Roy.
Krispies.
Roy, you made some chocolate Rice Krispies. Roy, just say yes. Let's see.
Dun 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 dun.
It's not often that we get time like this together.
No, it's a rare commodity. Is time with Anton?
Unless there's a road closure.
You almost have to book his time.
Well, I'm not like that, really, honestly.
Yeah, he did make them look. Roy, look, he did
Roy
make them.
made Rice Krispies. He did. I was right. Yeah.
Roy's Rice Krispies. Ooh, do you know what? I'd have one of those.
Yeah. Can I just say?
I'm quite partial to a chocolate Rice Krispie cake.
I'm not changing the subject, but someone's put there. How much longer?
How much longer is this going to load for? Absolutely no idea. Maybe it's your internet connection. Get 5G.
Just to let you know, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who helped support Chris and his family the last 6 months. Because
thank you.
Big thanks to Average Steve for helping me start the GoFundMe page. We managed to raise just over £800. So big thank you to everyone. I was supposed to do a video myself, actually on my 30,000 sub video. I've been that, you could say, I don't want to use the word lazy, but I just I haven't been as interested in doing videos. Well, I have been doing videos, but I haven't been as focused on getting them cut and glued, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I've lost a bit of motivation and passion there.
I did actually give you and Steve many shout outs and thanks on these videos over the past few months, and it meant a lot to me. And the thing is, I know
it's good to see him back at work.
I know a few people that subscribe to this channel donated, which was really, really nice. And again, you know, it helped me a lot. I'm back at work. I've actually got my final result for my second all clear scan on the 18th, which is next week. So just a confirmation. But you know, fingers crossed it's all good, and I've kicked the demon into touch. You back at work, Chris? Why, yes. Yes, I am. I am back at work.
This last week, actually. In fact, I was given his job.
And I took it off him.
Yeah, and then for some reason, I was day off again. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to do this job. And then I found out he had my job.
And it was in Peckham. I got on your bus, Chris, last year, and I saw you in Lewisham a couple of times, Anton. Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I am sorry, Roy, if I missed you in Peckham.
I'm sorry, Roy, if I missed you as well. It's all these names.
I am sorry. Normally I'm good with people's faces. Yeah.
People's faces, yeah.
You see, but yeah, this is a sort of different video. Normally I'm having a rant and a rave about something in particular. Usually bad parenting or crap weather or conspiracy theories or this, that and the other. Mickey, hello, mate. But it's just nice
Mikey. It says Mikey.
I'm gonna say Mickey.
I'm
gonna say Mickey.
Mickey. When I think of Mickey, I think of Tricky Mickey, the bus driver.
Oh,
Tricky
Vinny
Mickey.
says, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen on your bus? I won't say I'll tell you what the craziest thing is. I was pulling out of the Alsham Centre bus lane in Peckham, and I heard an almighty thud, and I thought someone had had an accident. So I've obviously pulled round as slow as I could, and no one had hit my bus. And then someone goes, "Driver, stop! Driver, stop!" So I pulled the bus into the left. There's a little lay-by area, and a gentleman had roughly where I'm standing here had collapsed. He had a seizure on my bus, and I had to do my old first aid bit, although it has expired, but first aid's common sense when you know what you're doing. I had to call the ambulance, and the poor bloke had a seizure on my bus. And I'll tell you what, the ambulance service that day, they got there within 8 minutes. But what really gets my back up, though, is when people try and say, hold the head. No, because his neck will break. Every 3 years, says Paul's Daily Chat. The craziest thing I saw was a couple Going out. Yeah, we've all seen the video on the top deck, bouncing around like she's on some sort of space hopper.
Yeah, these crazy things happen on the buses, you know.
Adam, hello.
Yeah.
Hope you're both well. Yes, I'm well. I'm good. I've got a bit of a itchy backside, but that's just the farmer. Victoria Gray, hi.
Oh, Victoria. Hello, Victoria.
How are you?
She gets on the bus as well.
Really?
With her other half.
Really?
Yes.
Next time you get on the bus, if you ever get on my bus, say hi. Say hi. I don't bite much. But yeah, you know, it's I've got to say, Anton, over the last 6.5, 7 months, it has been an experience, and it's a sort of experience that I would not wish on anyone. Clearly, I would never wish cancer on anyone. Don't get me wrong. However, the side effects of chemotherapy, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy in the entire world. It is absolutely horrendous. I mean, as you know, people that have seen my videos, you know what it's like because I documented it. What's your favourite bus route? Number 12!
No, what's your favourite bus to drive?
Oh, Route Master.
I'll be honest, I did have a video saying my favourite bus is the Evo City, but the right-bodied Volvo, actually for me now, is better to drive. Because it's I don't know if you've actually driven them.
I've driven them out and about, but to be fair...
The right-bodied Gemini, actually, if I had the choice between the Evo City and the Gemini, I would take the Gemini. I like the front of the Evo City. It's got a nice look, like an old-fashioned look. How long have you got left?
Well, you know, I've got 20 minutes to be at the bus stop.
Actually, I could do a video on my channel as well, but mine are not live.
I'm as well as I could be. That's good to hear that you're as well as you could be. Honestly, if you get on my bus, just say hi. Just say hi. I remember names, Victoria Gray. So if you say hi, I'm Vicky. I watch your videos.
As I say, not be bad. But
when I'm bored on the toilet.
Victorian, just on my beard.
Yeah.
I can't grow a beard, I'll be honest. This was an
right,
accident.
Okay.
I've just been doing that and it turned into this like funny tash.
He looks like a black-haired KFC bloke. I tell you what, let's take a vote, okay? Who wants to see Anton get a short back and sides and shave his beard off?
No, mate, I'm sorry.
Lose the hair.
It's been about 15 years.
Lose the hair.
No, 2004 December was the last time
I
shaved my head, and it was freezing cold.
Go live with.
What's me to go live?
Go Anton, go live, please. Oh, you want to get it on 2 different phones, dear? You know, 100% defo. What's that? 100% defo. Watching videos where you're sitting on the shitter. Is that what we do? Oh, we've all done it. Come on, Anton.
I mean, no swearing. Don't swear.
I'm allowed to swear. Shit, bollocks, fuck.
Look, I don't swear, as you know. I keep it clean.
Look, as we all know,
clean your hands, as they say.
Look. Mobile phones were invented.
Corona.
Mobile phones nowadays are only for
more like Blackie
checking.
From the bushes. What does that say? More like
Blakey.
Oh,
you butter.
He spelt it wrong. Get us hair gone.
Get us hair gone. Get us hair gone, says Gareth. All right, so yeah. I think if we raise enough money for charity, you should shave your head.
No.
Give it to Cancer Research UK.
Maybe one day I might.
No, we're gonna guilt him. We're gonna guilt him into shaving his head.
I look like a pinhead. Actually, I will.
Get that bus out, says Soft 16.
No, we've actually got a large amount of time here because there is a road closure on Regent Street. Actually,
Regent Street is closed. Regent Street is closed. I'm only going to flick a wheelie circus.
So anyway, just to let you know, I do still have 20 plus videos to work on. So I'll be honest.
This is because, Anton, you shoot all your videos as opposed to doing...
I've lost kind of some
you
motivation.
You don't do the lights.
I've just done a video a few hours ago on the LT.
Oh, look, Roy said he'll sponsor you 100%. Look. Oh, the plot thickens, Anton.
We've moved on from
hopefully
here now.
Police will shoot someone again. Well, that's not nice. I mean, not being funny. Look,
shot yesterday.
Not being funny. Look, if I pulled a knife on the police, I would expect to get shot. So I've got no sympathy for that absolute
person in Westminster. Yeah,
none. It was only down the road, yeah. Honestly,
it was actually, yeah.
I've got absolutely no sympathy for stupidity. If you're going to walk down the street carrying a knife, and you're going to get yourself into trouble. If you pull it on a police, you're going to get shot. I
was on London Bridge that night. I know. I saw what happened. I didn't see, when they were down near Borough Bistro. That was pretty bad, actually. I'll be honest. I was protected. in some
Yes.
way, you know.
So, you know, I mean, it is what it is, though, at the end of the day, don't you
Well,
reckon?
yeah, actually, it was more traumatic giving evidence at the Old Bailey, than actually the actual night itself. Because on that night,
The thing is, you had to relive it, didn't you?
yeah, and I think it was actually finding out what really happened from so many witnesses, and that's what shocked me. You know, and you know, on the night you just deal with it. You know, but it was just the fact that I didn't know there were people getting stabbed. That was the thing that was like, what?
Yeah.
And the fact that there was 3 people in the van. There was only I thought I saw one person pass me, and that was it. And they crashed and they ran off. You know, and I just thought that was it. It's the end. Let's just help the people that have been hurt by the van. But obviously, around 56 people in total. I think there were 8 people died and 48 were either hit by the van or were stabbed. And that is just awful. And I can't believe I was there. For about 40 metres.
Varro 400, yeah.
Was 40 metres away from where it all started to kick off. I mean, I don't want to
relive
so
that
fast.
again. Yeah. I mean, it's the sort of thing you don't really want to have to see again. I mean, when the
I suppose it happened at night, so it wasn't. You don't want it, during the day. It would be.
I mean, the thing is, the sort of thing you don't really want to relive, because when the 7/7 attacks happened, when the bus exploded down by Tavistock Square, my old man was actually there, and the explosion went over his head, and. Obviously, being first aid trained, because me and him used to work at the same place, he got out of the car with what small medical supplies he had in the boot, and he went to go and help people, and he just couldn't. You know, he said there was no blood, just meat.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's horrible. You know, it's.
I was visiting London that week actually. I didn't move here till 2012, and I know 2005. It was just before my dad passed away. I remember.
It was.
And I was here
shocking.
beginning of July for a couple of days. So. Yeah, it was. I mean, things have changed since the last 15 years. We're kind of living in more. It's just more uncertain times, you know, and can get you down and depressed. Really, I'll be honest. It's no good news anymore. It's
the thing is, we can't bow down to pressure and let people grind us down and let them win.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, because at the end of the day, it's not just a London thing. Is we're British, and we don't tolerate shit here in Great Britain. We don't tolerate that sort of nonsense. It's not right. I can sympathise with you totally. 7/7. I was involved in that, and time is a good healer. It is, but the thing is, my old man, he never had any counselling, and it still haunts him, I reckon, to this day.
Someone just put, do you see many electric scooters?
Yes, I do.
I saw something today I've never seen before. There was a 468 going up Walworth Road.
Boobs.
And I saw 2 scooters on either side of it. They came either side and went in, like 2 mates going on either side as the bus was moving. And I was like this, I was shocked.
So I was right, a pair of tits.
You know, if anyone has to be on the road, they have to have some kind of license.
About electric scooters, if you scoot back on my channel around about a year ago, I done a video on electric scooters, and I was right. Everything I said in that video was true.
Yeah.
But there you go. Anyway, look, I'm going to go.
I'll do a quick video on mine.
Yeah, well, I ain't got really time to do one on yours.
5 minutes.
I've literally, maybe 5 minutes. Okay, everyone go to Doubledeckeranton's page quickly. He's going to do a live with me. I'm going to go in about 5 minutes to the first bus stop. If it's your first time joining me and Doubledeckeranton, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, feel free to share. Thank you very much for joining me. You guys are absolutely fucking amazing. Mwah.
Oh, no swearing.
Fook.
Bye, see you later.